Chaos. Blur.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. It is the last stream of July, and what a month it's been. At one point, I streamed 35 times in a row, going back to last month, and we are here back today with a little TMNT Splintered Fate. This is a game that I started a couple weeks ago. It is a roguelite, or roguelike, I don't know. It's a really fun game. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's like one of the more complex roguelites I ever played, but I really like the feel of it. I really like the gameplay. I like even the music right now. You know, it's got this kind of like dark, moody vibe, but it still somehow keeps the like turtle kind of goofiness going, which I really like to see. So we're going to go ahead and dive into that today. I played for maybe like an hour and a half or so on my last stream, and yeah, resume run. It doesn't look like I had one to resume, or did I? Runtime 0 seconds. So why is it even? That's kind of cool though. Actually, that's good to note because a lot of roguelites, once you start a run. Did I? Okay, I was like, did I hit the button? Once you start a run, you kind of have to finish it through, or the game won't save it. At least I don't think. I don't know. I've never done it. Like whenever I play other roguelites, and I do play quite a few, like Dead Cells, Hades, anything like that, usually, you get like 20, 30 minutes into a run, however long you're into it, you usually can't, like, go back, like, you have to either finish it or quit out of the game. So that's kind of cool. It gives you an option to resume it. I'm not saying I'm going to, like, ever need that, because most of the runs in this game, and maybe it's just because I'm really bad at the game at this point, most of the runs in this game take maybe, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes or so. So right now we're back to home base, also a very familiar roguelite type of thing. It's kind of funny. I can just jump into a roguelite, like it just happens that this is a TMNT one, but I can generally jump into one of these and kind of know how they work off the bat. Now, every roguelite has like a different way it goes about its mechanics, but basically, that's why I love the genre so much. There's another roguelite I started also recently. This is obviously the most recent. Trinity Fusion on PS5. I'm getting off topic here. But that game also has like an interesting way it introduces its mechanics while still basically being a roguelite. It just doesn't call itself that, but it is. And again, I could jump into that game, and I did jump into that game pretty early, and just understand I'm basically playing like a Metroidvania sort of mixed with a roguelite. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue along here. I'm going to be Leonardo for this next run. I could talk. There's some NPCs you can talk to before you start a run. That's not super important, but not bad either. I like how I just now got a notification on my own Twitch chat that Chaos Blur is now streaming live. Excellent. I didn't know that. Yeah, I like the dialogue. I like the way it's presented. You know, usually I don't love comic book style cutscenes or reading or whatever artifact received. Okay, cool. Let me just get a handle on these controls. They're not super difficult controls. Let's see, is there anything I can do here? It looks like I do have a new artifact I can check out. Select water powers. Bonus scrap. Okay, what does this one do? Plus 10% when selecting water powers. Which, not everyone has water powers, although I think coincidentally, I'm playing as Leonardo, who does have water powers, so maybe I'll keep that one for now. That's one of those things I'm probably not going to remember to switch out. There are a lot of different equips that you can take care of or look at. Is that Splinter? Father, I don't know if you can hear me, but please, I need you. It's really funny seeing the goofy cartoon turtle with those words. I'm homesick. I'm sorry to hear that. I would ask how you're doing, but you kind of already said that. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully we can cheer you up with a little TMNT Splintered Fates action, but we'll see right now. Day 2 of being sick. I'm sorry. You mean like sick? Not COVID, I assume, but some kind of illness. I've been playing Wii U. I do enjoy the Wii U. Hey, there's nothing wrong with playing the Wii U. I play that when I'm feeling perfectly healthy. Although some could argue I've never been perfectly healthy. But like I was saying, it's just weird to see him saying these serious lines with like the goofy cartoon Milo the Turtle. It's also weird that it keeps scrolling without me. Like, you know, most games like this, they make you like hit the A button to advance. They just keep going. The speech bubble just keep going. So I completely missed all that dialogue. Yeah, that's on me for not paying attention, but also, like, why do they even have the A button if I'm just going to not see it anyway? Anyway, whatever. Do I have enough for any upgrades? Let's take a quick look before we dive in here. Oh, I got plenty. Well, not plenty. Some of these are pretty expensive upgrades. These are very expensive. Oh, hold on. I can do that one. So, slowly but surely, these will get easier. Each one will get a little easier every time. Okay, now I'm like running out of stuff. There's like 5 different currencies in this game, which again, maybe that's like the one way the game could be a little less advanced, because like I said, it's not a super advanced roguelite, except for all the currencies and how they interact. It's like, there's like one that upgrades you, there's one that gives you like temporary boost. It's really weird, but that's all good. I'll get used to it. Let's just get into the main meat of the game, which right now is going to the first area here, and I believe, you know, that's another thing about roguelites, but that's any roguelite, is that you're going to see the same areas a lot, especially if you die a lot. You're always going to start in the first same area, and it looks like you don't really choose where to go in this game. You just kind of go from point A to point B. They'll mix it up a little bit with different variables, but for the most part, you always start here, and then you go to a second area, and so on. This just gives you like a free upgrade, basically. Plus 20% to deal water damage. I don't even know what Final Strike is. Okay.
Be formless, shapeless.
Here we go. Yeah, pretty fun game, pretty easy to get into and play. Top-down brawler, plays a lot like Hades in some regards, but it also has that turtle charm, like I mentioned. They do a good job of kind of adding in some special attacks and different things, so you're not always doing the same thing. Different upgrades that obviously make it a little more interesting. I do have 2 dashes now, whereas before I can only use this little dash move once, and it would have to wait to reset. Plus, for the last 4 rooms, or do I get more scrap? I'm going to do this, believe it or not. I'm going to think a little short term here, although I don't know if 4 rooms will get me to the boss, because the boss is where you want to do the most damage. The bosses in this game, I've only fought 2 of them. They're not necessarily hard, but they are damage sponges, so you want to be able to get your attack up there just so you're not fighting them forever, because eventually they will outlast you. I mean, that's just how these things go. Like I said, these first areas are kind of easy now. Another product of roguelites. Not saying I can't die here, but You know, you play this first kind of run enough, you kind of get used to the layout and stuff. Again, they do mix it up sometimes. There'll be like an unexpected mini boss or a circumstance that makes the obstacles different. Hardened shell. Deal 40 physical damage to nearby enemies. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but alright, cool.
Catch 'em off guard.
Tool. Oh, that's my tool. Okay, so I can actually change one of my main 3 attacks. Or at least change what it does. I don't know. Again, I'm not that, like, it's only been a couple times that I played this game. Actually, this is only my second time playing this game, but it has been fun, I assure you. Okay, I see. That did trigger like a little force field. It barely lasts, but that could come in handy during a boss battle. That could be like the difference between life or death. No pressure, though. Yeah, we got Toaster here on the stream. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well, man. We are here for you. We're always here for you, though. Here for all my friends and viewers and all that stuff. As we wrap up the month of July, which had, I don't know, like 25 streams, something like that, 26. I mean, maybe more, actually, because most of the month I streamed. Do I want to do... I'm gonna do Dragon Coins. I'm going to invest in my future a little bit. Okay, there is a boss, or a mini-boss anyway. It's Mouser Mayhem. I feel like I'm playing Fusion Frenzy right now. A name like that. Alright, let's see if we can... We are doing a lot more damage to this thing than, like, before. Still, though, gotta watch out, not just for the Mouser, but for the little creatures around him. Wow, okay, we took care of that thing fast. We got some currency out of the deal as well, so... You get currency pretty fast. Pick one turtle. I usually go for, like, the health ups. If I have the opportunity to. Increase my max health, I'll take that. Why not? Sorry, just pausing for a bit here. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I keep feeling like this is a Friday. It's not a Friday. It's a Wednesday. Feels like a Friday to me because I have the day off, so I'm kind of just chilling a little bit. I haven't really asked for the day off. I just have it off, so... I don't know why that makes it feel like a Friday, because I've had other days off that aren't Fridays, but... It's just a regular old day. I know for most people you're at work or doing something else, but if you did make the time to watch this stream, I appreciate you. I appreciate Toaster. I appreciate everybody. You know, people we haven't seen yet who might show up later. I appreciate them in advance. How about that? A little future appreciation for those. Watch out, we got rats. We got a rat problem here, which is not, you know, that uncommon. We're in a sewer. You know, TMNT, yeah, they tried their best to be these, like, refined ninjas, and I guess that's kind of the contrast and why I always like the show. It's like, you know, ninjas are usually very, you know, refined. It's like an ancient tradition. It's, you know, all this stuff. Regal, not regal, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but, like, you have that, and then on the other hand, they're, you know, a bunch of rowdy teenagers living in a sewer eating pizza. Now I'm going to take the plus 100% special damage. Since it gave me that choice again, I'm going to make the opposite choice. The best of both worlds, if you will. I also don't remember which one's special, which one's tool. Like, I just alternate the attacks. I know up at the top, it'll give you the cooldown, which I appreciate. It's not obtrusive, but it shows me what to do. Like, you know, B button is dash, X button I think is like a special move, and then A button can either be like a projectile or some kind of other special move. Like most roguelikes, you have like basically 3 or 4 reliable attacks. Oh, what's this? Plus 20% damage to bosses. Alright, well, we're coming up on a boss fight, so that could come in handy. Again, it's all about strategizing. What do you need and when do you need it? That's the name of the game. Actually, the name of the game is TMNT Splintered Fates, but that doesn't roll off the tongue as easily. Ah, welcome, my Chelonian. What the hell's Chelonian? I keep forgetting that's the voice of Sonic. Every time I hear Raphael, that's freaking, I can't remember his name now. Not Jason Griffith, the new Sonic. Roger Craig Smith. Not even new, he's been doing it for like 10 years. But every time I hear him, he just sounds like an angrier Sonic when he plays Raphael. He's like, well, this is not my problem. And I'm like, Sonic? Chelonian? I still don't know what Chelonian is, but that's alright. What have you been playing on Wii U? I know you mentioned it was like the 35th anniversary of Earthbound or Mother, and I believe that game is on Wii U, among other Nintendo classics that Nintendo refuses to bring over to the Switch because the Wii U is a superior console, but we won't get into that. Oops. Ah, Twilight Princess. Another game that they brought from the Wii to the Wii U, but not the Switch. But I heard that the Wii U version is the best one. Again, I've never played Twilight Princess, so I can't say, but I've heard it's a great game. He's stealing, dudes. That was Sonic. That was the voice of Sonic saying, he's stealing, dudes.
Your trinkets are your own. I merely make them available to you here. But
I just picture Donatello always looks like that. Like, no matter what he's saying, he always has his glasses up and he's looking like, what are you saying? Also, this chairman guy kind of looks like the Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! I just thought of that. Maybe that's what Donatello's looking at. He's like, are you the Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's like, no, I'm the chairman. What is he the chairman of? I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure. Well, no, he probably is a TMNT character. Like, every time I see these obscure characters in TMNT games, I'm like, did they just make this guy up for the game? And then I find out, no, he really is a character. Or she really is a character. Like, there's a lot of TMNT characters I don't know.
You have returned. Just a short stop.
Sorry, this is the shop. I was gonna say, there's not even a battle in here. It's just about potentially buying things. Which, I don't have any money in here. I'm kind of like Mr. Krabs. Open the cash register. And there's no money in here. Gee, Mr. Krabs, you sure are taking total bankruptcy well. Enemies with a barrier? I fight almost no enemies with a barrier. Now watch, the next fight will be all enemies with a barrier. Oh, I can change artifacts mid-run? That's kind of interesting. I'm not going to do it, but interesting that you can. Alright, so other than that long-ass cutscene, or talking scene that I really didn't pay attention to, that's on me. Once more, Leatherhead. Always. I'm gonna say, they severely, like, skip how long these are every time you fight it. It used to be this long confrontation, now it's just like, hey, you! Alright, fine. Not a huge fan of this boss, but... if I get past it, I get to the second part of the game where there's an even harder boss. Lucky me! Whoa, watch out. Whoa! Chomp, 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 chomp. Alright, we get it, big guy. Somebody didn't get a good lunch today. I don't know what to tell you there. Whoa, watch out. I mean, I assume Shredder's the main villain here. They've referenced him a few times, but we'll see. The story seems to, like, have this mystery about it where maybe there's more to it. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just your usual save Splinter from Shredder's story. That certainly would be nothing new. Shredder did appear at the beginning of the game, by the way. Oh, hey, what's going on, Lena Rem? How you doing? Lena Rem. God damn it. I've been saying your name right for almost a whole month. I just got it wrong. Watch out. Watch out! Clean up in aisle 7. Okay, getting a little better at dodging the attacks. I've also fought this guy probably 5 or 6 times at this point. Because, again, he is the first boss. Watch out! Doesn't mean I'm impervious, though. Watch out. How you doing today, Rem? Thanks for joining us for Ouch. Not for Ouch. For the second time that I've streamed TMNT Splintered Fates, this excellent roguelike game, Ouch, that I had been looking forward to for quite some time, and it so far has not disappointed. I've mentioned before, it's not the most complicated thing you'll ever play, but it definitely works as a roguelite, it works as a Turtles game, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely will tide me over until the next main Turtles game, whenever that is, or whatever that is. Get him! Got him! Sometimes you just get to a point where you're like, you know what? Let's just take care of this guy, and we took care of that guy. Hey, yo.
Stay down, Leatherhead.
Pizza, whatever that does. I mean, other than taste delicious. It's a TMNT game. You have to have pizza in a TMNT game. It's just a rule. Alright, now we move on to the second area, which I believe is more industrial.
What of the foot done?
Not that, I don't know, I haven't noticed that much of a difference in these areas, to be perfectly honest, but I haven't been playing the game that long. 6 health upon... I might take that, actually. I don't spend a lot of time looking at the benefits. I just kind of take the one that might sound the best. Usually if it's health related, I'm all over that. Watch out. So yeah, definite inspiration here from Hades, which is a great roguelite. That's another one I gotta get back to. That's a great game. That and Dead Cells is probably still my favorite roguelite game, and I have not played that in way too long. I gotta get back into that. But also Hades was not for nothing. Excellent roguelite. I think I've only played it once or twice. I don't know how. I gotta play that game a lot more. You're dead. Watch out. Mousers take a little bit more. A little more effort for the Mousers. We're having a pretty good run here, so I'm going to go ahead and increase my max health. Let's start with that. More right now. Oh, no, you don't. I saw you about to attack. No, 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 no. Oh, the big guy's out. He's got a range on him.
Here come the mousers.
Dead. I'm chicken nuggets. Alright, well, that's a new one. I was not expecting that.
Let's switch it up.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a kunai, I believe they call that weapon. The little, like, kind of chain thing. That's like a Japanese ninja weapon. Speaking of weapons, I'm going to need one right now. Oh, that thing has a lot more upgrade. Not upgrade, but cooldown time, rather. Involved there. Oh, damn! I can see why, though. That is a broken-ass effect. I love it. I don't know how long I'm going to last with it, because this part usually gets me here with these big sword guys. On the boss, that might help me, because the boss at the end of this area, I've only fought, I think, once or twice, and it never ended well. Okay, I don't take it that this is a very long game necessarily, although it seems like there's a lot more to do, even if you get to the end of a run. This was originally a mobile game, technically on Apple Arcade, same platform that Sonic Dream Team is stuck on, that I would love to have it in another playable format, but for right now, it is what it is. See, I'm going to save that A ability for when there's like a lot more enemies to deal with, because it's definitely useful. Like, I'm going to use it right now, and then I'm going to end up getting hit during it, but that's a cool ability. I'll have to remember that if I don't already have it in my arsenal. I don't know if there's a way to, like, save abilities from run to run. Usually not in this kind of game. Oh, damn! Just use it again on him. Oh, I'm low on health, though. And I don't know that there's any health recovery coming. Let's see if there is. Yeah, just some currencies I can potentially get.
Nice.
Okay.
Father can
That
help
was
us.
alright. Yeah, we got a mini-boss, or... I don't know what they call this. Oh, this is not going to end well. I'm probably going to die here, unless there's some health items.
You know what that means.
It's one thing I kind of wish, just like more the TMNT games, you know, I wish they had, like little health ups. Not like, you know, obviously I don't expect them to spam me with, like, full health, but give me something. Where's the actual boss, by the way? There he is. Our mini-boss. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so dead. Watch it. If I survive, even if I survive this, I don't think I'm going to, but even if I do, I got like no health going forward. I'm dead. Like I said, I had no health. Like, by some miracle, if I had like chipped that mini boss's health away, like it still wouldn't have really mattered. The next room would have done me in easily. Not to, you know, have so little faith in myself, but let's be honest here.
My family needs me.
Did I spawn in a different place? Not really. Alright, that was what, Leonardo? Now we'll do Raphael, if you want to hear the voice of Sonic some more. Roger Craig Smith, or whatever his name is there. Now I might equip the other artifact. I think I still just have the one artifact. And I believe I can upgrade these artifacts as well with some arbitrary currency. Currency, I can upgrade it by using more of my Dreamer chips, which would do what? You know what? Let's do it. And then let's equip it. I don't know. Part of the fun, I guess. So how many of these do I have? 179? Okay. 129, but wait, why can't I use that? Oh, I need more of those. See, that's the thing. There's so many weird currency things. Health recovery is 20% more effective. I can't use that yet, though. Alright, not too bad. Hey, yo, alright. We're getting some upgrades going here. I expect to get significantly further this time, but maybe not. We'll find out right now. Oh.
Ain't scared of nothing down here.
Okay, definitely a different feeling combat. He's a little slower, but more powerful, I can tell. Which is kind of funny, because he is the voice of Sonic, and he's the slow power character.
Better to burn out than to fade away.
Hey, yo, yeah, get used to hearing Sonic-style taunts in a Sonic-style voice. I definitely see the scraps. I'm definitely collecting more scraps than I normally would. I like the sound effects, very obviously appropriate and just choppy, just right to the point. Crit. I just saw crit, which is like a D&D term for critical. Not that anybody asked, but that's what it is. Oh, sweet, I have the kunai already. I don't know if that's carried over from the last one or what. Alright, hold on. I'll do Dreamer coins, I guess. Those seem to have a use in some manner. I don't know what, but they do. And we will continue from there. More right now. Rats! Always with the rats. Always in the second or third room you deal with rats. If not more. I mean, it could be worse. We could be in New London, and then every room is a rat. Just walk into a room in New London. Hey, look, rats! Yeah, I'm guessing her A ability just carries over. Like, I thought I would have to start with a different A ability. Because right now, my A ability is still the chain thing, which I don't think is Raphael's main attack. I could be wrong on that. Ooh, yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, it only lasts 4 rooms, but hopefully if one of those rooms is a boss encounter, that's going to help. Now, granted, we're only in the first area, and I usually do okay making it past this area. I don't think that's ever really been an issue. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. I love his special attack to just basically throw fire at everybody. Definitely effective. Now, you can also play this roguelite. I feel like I'm advertising for the game. You can also play this roguelite online with a cooperative aspect. Yeah, just keep the upgrades going, I guess. So yeah, the enemies might get tougher, but you know what? I get tougher too. I'm a tough old turtle. Mouser Mayhem! I'm so tough that I can't even handle Mouser Mayhem! That is some mayhem right there. God damn it, that's a lot more mayhem than I was expecting. Oh, never mind. Defeated. Yeah, like I was saying, I had it the whole time. A pretty decent selection of powers and upgrades, I would say, so far. Nothing incredible, but again, yeah, I kind of know what I'm getting into with most roguelites. I don't expect a lot to reinvent the wheel, but even if it just plays a decent job of being a wheel, I'd be happy with that. Wow, it's a waste of that ability. Definitely need to conserve my special abilities a little more, but other than that, I'm doing alright here. There you go. Clean the room up pretty well there. Now we have a chance to get more currency. I'll do the dragon coin. More minor celebrities? Or more minor currencies? Either one, really. More right now. Ooh, a really long thing. Wow, that is a very long message. And it's from Annual Medalist F. Oh, hold on, I'm missing gameplay here. Somebody's going to have to read me that one, but that's long. And, I feel like I'm reading an ad here. I see the word flexibility, coverage, guarantee, all the words you want to hear in an ad. Definitely gets right to the point, which I actually appreciate. You know, I don't like when people try to, like, pretend they're my friend for, like, 10 minutes. Like, just get right to it. You're trying to sell me a service. I get it. You get it. I mean, I'm not a businessman, but I understand how it works. Sorry about that. I want to offer promotion, channel viewers, etc., etc. Oh, chatbots. I've always wanted a chat. Wasn't I just telling you guys? Well, seriously. Wasn't I just telling all you guys how much I always wanted a chatbot? You know, even if I just kept them in the corner here, whatever. Anyway, that's not important. Chatbots. What? The price is lower than any other competitor. there like a large market for this? The quality is guaranteed to be the best, so you can't beat that. You're guaranteed to be the best. I don't know who they're putting this up against. Flexible and convenient order management panel. I don't know what that means, but you got that. You got a chat panel, which I technically have one. And I think anything more than that would blow up my computer. Everything is in your hand. Everything's in my hands. I mean, look at, guys. We gotta fund this. We gotta put all our money into this. This sounds like a great, completely legitimate and understandable proposal. What else we get with this? Everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Streamrise. Go to Stream. Go to Stream. It doesn't even really finish it. That's it. That's all it says. That's all it says. So I was all on board for it. You know, look at all this. It's all in your hands. You get the best prices. Go to Streamrise. But like, shouldn't there be like a website or something? Like, oh no, this is much more than graphics, Toaster. You're getting channels. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. You're getting promotions, viewers, followers. Completely legitimate, by the way. In no way weird or anything. You get chatbots. And let's face it, I've always wanted a chatbot. Let's not kid ourselves. There's only so long I can sit here and chat with myself. I need a chatbot. I really do. Chat panel. Everything's in my hands. I mean, how often have I said that these choices are not in my hands? Well, not anymore with annual Metal List F, which sounds fake as hell, but whatever. Just don't ask me what website to go to because it doesn't really say. Anyway, what the hell was I doing? Oh, TMNT. Sure, let's do that now. So yeah, in case nobody caught it, I was being completely sarcastic. I could give like 2 flying fucks about whatever any of that said. But yeah. Back to the game. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion. Flexible. I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure you just copy and pasted everything they said, but then I don't know if maybe you snuck a different word in there, like something about chicken nuggets. But no, it looks like the exact same thing. That's pretty funny. Yeah, just copy and paste that. Send it to like every streamer you know. I'm sure they'll love it. I'm sure they'll love to have their stream interrupted by a paragraph that talks about their price. First of all, is this a person? Is this a robot? Like, this makes no sense. But whatever. Ah, okay. Hallo. Es tut mir leid für dich zu stören. Ich will dich Forderung von deinem Kanal anbieten. God, I got nothing. Anschauen, folgern. Honestly, if I knew more of these words, I would try. I don't know a lot of these words. Ansichter, Chatrobata, und so on. Der Preis ist niedriger als any competitor. Die Qualität ist garantiert. Du besten zu sein. I don't know flexible. I don't know convenient. Something about Bestellung Managierung. Plaudern zu planen. Alles. No, I don't think that they would say that in German. Hold on. Everything's in your hands would be like alles gibt in deinen Hand. I don't think that's right. Ein größeres Saal zum Custom einzusetzen. Gezu Streamrise. I butchered the fuck out of that. I actually followed it for maybe like 10 words and then I butchered the fuck out of it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even sure that was written well in English. Not saying you wrote it, but like whoever wrote that, it really was hard to read in English. Like it was just a very clunky paragraph. It's not even a sentence. It's like a run-on paragraph, and I just want to run away from it. Let's get back to the game here. That was. It says sorry for bothering me, but that was quite the bother. That was like a 10-minute distraction while I'm trying to figure out what the hell I just read. Apparently, I spent all my scrap on that. I'm gonna need more scrap. Who doesn't need... That was a real challenge, though. I'll give you that. I'm not quite to the point where I can read full paragraphs in German.
Let's get this over with.
And I assume... Ich konnte dich Shampoo verkaufen. That I can say. Because shampoo is just shampoo. A lot of those words I messed up. I'm not going to lie. Some of them are right. Some of them I'm pretty sure were right. But that is a giant-ass paragraph. And I'm not going to even pretend I know German that well. Not yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I can bother people in 2 different languages. But I think I'm pretty effective in just English. I don't even think I need the other language yet to bother people. An entire episode of Retromania in German. That'll be my next idea. With subtitles that somehow fill in, even though I have no way to run that. If only we... Oh, I mean, I'm sure one of them may be here today. We'll have to save that message and... Actually, no, I don't want to make them type that out. That'd be like me having to type out a long thing in English. I don't want to type that shit. We can all see how annoying it was in any language. Watch out. This guy's basically like the lizard of TMNT. Like, you know, Spider-Man has the lizard, TMNT just have a giant-ass crocodile. Same idea. Big tail, tries to bite you, etc. Nothing you haven't seen before. Except they really make him menacing in this game. Like, not that he isn't usually, but like, he's a little more cartoony in the other renditions. This one, he's like a giant freaking like dragon-looking thing. Okay, he's literally just standing there letting me hit him because his attacks are going the other way away from me. Oh, hold on. Now I spoke too soon. He got out of the arena. Oh, damn it. What's my health at? Alright, I'm not doing too bad. Bug. Why are there so many rats? But the boss isn't even here right now. I'm just dealing with rats. The game even stuttered a little bit from how, like, the frame rate that took to put all those rats on the screen. So let me do some attacks to him. He's been on the attack so long, I've had to just wait. I even took a big hit there, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I took a big hit there just to get it over with, because I'm like, let me just do one more hit there.
Nothing different.
And go from there. Alright, what do we got? Pizza, is that going to heal me? It did, a little bit. Decent amount, actually. Yeah, that last hit was not my best idea. I basically took a chomp in the face on purpose to kind of advance the fight along, kind of like in old school games where you would just take a hit just to cheese the boss. I basically just cheesed the boss. I put some cheese on that sucker. Tastes pretty good. Alright, what do we got? Just what I needed. What is it Mario used to say? Just what I needed. But only in, like, the remakes of the old 2D Mario games on Game Boy Advance. Like, you get a power-up and you go, just what I needed! It was always so weird. Like, I mean, I know it was the voice of Mario, but it just sounded weird hearing him say, just what I needed. I'm like, really? Was it just what you needed? Elgato working today. Yes, it is. It usually, you know what? It honestly usually works. And then something random will do it. It's not always like, I think yesterday, Lena Rem came on my stream and like that did it. That kind of threw it off for a few seconds, but then not always. So 10 Shurikens at, I don't even know, how do I even do that ability? You know what, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. I was summoned by a toaster. Wait, did he really? Wait, you two don't have each other's contact information. Did he really like ask you to like translate? Yeah, there's a giant wall of text that nobody should ever have to read. That apparently he wants to know how to say it in German, and I tried. God knows I tried, and I'm probably wrong on almost every word. But there's no way. I mean, I guess you guys might know each other outside of this, but like, I'm like, how would you even know? Alright, so we have one of our, at least two, there might be more people on my stream who speak German, but I know at least two that do, that are usually on here. They're not kidding about the Shurikens. You just throw Shurikens out of nowhere. Like, I'm just doing other attacks and Shurikens are flying out of my butt. Like, nothing to do with my attack. Hey, alright. How you doing, Bekazan? And yes, that is the voice of Sonic right now, doing the voice of Raphael, the Ninja Turtle. Ah, you really are a nom together? Alright, fine. I do enjoy being a nom together. I do enjoy that I can just walk through these boxes and it hurts them. It's a nice resort. Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with that, but then again, neither are you that old. Holy shit, that's a lot of Ninja Turtles. Holy shit, that's a lot of Shurikens. You know what? Even though I like the kunai with chain, I'm not hating the shurikens. I'm really not. Bex, have you ever wanted to see TMNT as a roguelike game? Then I got good news for you. Dead. Definitely need the health up. Although that didn't really raise... It raised my max health, but it didn't really raise my regular health all that much. Oh, really? I would definitely play this co-op. I know there's an online mode. I haven't tried it yet. Where you can team up with any old stranger and play this game online with them. Maybe they'll be a lot better than me, maybe they'll be a lot worse than me, or maybe somewhere in between. But that is an option. Or I could have my friend John Lee come over, because he's a big Turtles fan. We could try to tag team this thing. The war... What do you mean the war? She said it was a, what, a spa or something? Resort? What, did you have like a problem with the price? You know what, I'm staying out of this one. I will say that Shuriken attack does a lot of damage. Shredder, not Shredder. Who makes these things? Baxton Stockman or something. He's the maker of the robots. He's got to stop throwing these robots at me. What is it with me playing games that have the voice of Sonic fighting robots? I don't know. Okay, too crowded, real war about the last bagel. That sounds like it could be the name of like a spoof war movie, The Last Bagel.
Gotta take advantage of it while it lasts. Finally, tired of carrying all this scrap around.
Look how proud of myself I was that I figured out that this was the voice of Sonic, and then it was like just common knowledge that the voice of Sonic does Raphael.
New merchandise.
Try to get that toaster. Gotta go fast for that toaster strudel. Wait, I thought it was a bagel. Oh, am I already almost to the second boss? Which, by the way, is a very difficult boss. Definitely need that. Is there anything else, though? Yeah. I'll hold on to my scraps. It really would be the toaster strudel. Or the strudel cartridge. I don't know. More, right now. Alright. If this is the boss I think it is, I'm in big trouble here. Oh, no, it's not a boss. Or is it? Well, you know what? No, I remember now. There's a few more rooms than the boss. If I make it that far. I'm hoping I can heal more health before then, because I'm not at a good health for that boss. And yes, I know I have like 80% of my health, but even that's not enough for the boss I'm thinking of. Wait, do you remember if Pete's Meat beat this game? I don't think it's that long a game. I'm only in Area 2, but then again, I've been in Area 2 for a while. Sorry for bothering you, but... Hey, yo! Frickin' Randy! How you doing, man? Savage intro. Love that. Hey, you want to bother me? You can bother me anytime, Randy. No problem. That's great. That is great. I almost require now that every intro that somebody gives me has to start with "sorry to bother you" and then be followed by some long wall of text that nobody wants to read. Didn't even bother me. It was just kind of like random as hell. Can something random be bothersome? Maybe. Let's play it now. That's about what I played the first time. I mean, you could hypothetically beat this game in an hour, but you'd have to be very good at it. And Lord knows I'm not, but maybe they are. They are more streamer, what's the word, experienced than I am. I mean, they're big-time streamers, and most people are compared to me, but they are some of Germany's finest when it comes to that. They don't have people bothering them for extra viewers and followers, I'm sure. And chatbots. What's that about? Like, you are a chatbot. You're gonna sell me chatbots? I don't need any more chatbots. That's all I do have. Like, if you want to add to my resources, offer me something besides what I have. Yeah, I'm not going to make it to the boss with good health. Unless the next upgrade says good health. It does not. A lot of offense, but not a lot of defense. And that could come back to bite me in the end. Sometimes literally. Some of these bosses try to bite you. Depends on what it is. Lightning storm! Great. My greatest enemy, the weather. Stopped me from going to a Red Sox game today. I was thinking about going. I shouldn't say if. I would have gone if it wasn't for the weather, which has been kind of meh today. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Eat shurikens! I like shurikens. I even like the word shuriken. Like, what is it? It's a big jagged ninja star, but like, it's a shuriken. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. There's no... I mean, I'll probably make it out of this alive, but I'm not gonna have like any health to the boss. Which is probably what they want. I do wish there was more health recovery. That could be something I can buy in the, like, the general store, the hub world. Doesn't help that this area is actually very tough. A lot of burn damage. God damn it! It's almost like, is it even worth it at this point if I make it to the boss? I'm gonna get, like, destroyed in one attack with how low my health is. Alright, I got through it, but at what cost? Focus fire. I mean, alright, these are decent abilities, but too little too late here. Unless the next area gives me, like, a free health thing. Or hell, I'll even pay for it. I hear the prices are guaranteed and the quality is unquestioned. Yeah, now it's time for the boss. Now that I have, like, no resources, no health. Look at that. That's gonna be, like, one hit. The cutscene leading up to the boss is gonna be longer than the fight. And she's a cool boss, by the way. I do vaguely remember this character. She's really good, but she's also very tough. I did fail miserably, and I had more health then. So do the math. With less health, I'm gonna fail even more miserably. And it's too bad, too, because I have a decent, like, arsenal here of, like, other abilities, but I have no freaking health. I don't know why I'm getting so mad about this. I mean, I understand. What the hell was that? I understand going into roguelites that that's kind of the deal, is that the bosses are, you know, kind of a bitch until a certain point. But still, it's like, at least give me something. Look at how little health I'm working with here. And she is fast. And it is not her speed. She is not using the Chaos Emerald to warp. She's just really fast. Despite that, I'm still doing decently against her. If I had any health whatsoever, I'd be in this fight. I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. I had no health. I had no health. She hit me like 5 times. That's all it took. And I had her below half health, which is usually the time they start ramping up their attacks even more. But whatever. Whatever. But anyway, how are you doing, Randy? I didn't mean to ignore Randy. He was sorry for bothering me, but he actually made a really funny joke that I feel like should get a little more credit. So I do appreciate that. Gotta have some fun, you know? That's what this is all... That's literally what this is all about. We're just playing games here. We're not doing anything mind-blowing. By any means. Not that it takes much to blow my mind. There. Exactly, Toaster. Do your dance. Nothing wrong with some dancing. I'm gonna stick with the thing I have. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna stick with that. As for upgrades, what do we have? Nope, can't do it. Is there anything, like, more specific to, like, item pickups or things? I thought there was something where it's like you get more, like, item pickups. Hold on, before I do anything, I think there's another shop in the game. Yeah, right here. This has, like, more to do with, like, luck and stuff. So, like, item pickups.
There's gotta be some kind of clue the Foot left behind with their new tech.
Drop triple. That's the kind of stuff I need. Sort of. Patronus coins. Hold on. I could swear there was one, like, upgrade. Maybe it's not in this category. It doesn't matter. I can't afford any of these, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I'll just buy this just to say I spent some money. Just kind of like when I went to Mall of America, except I bought a lot of stuff then. But just to say I did something. Wait, maybe it was another one. Ah, Splinter Revive. Well, why can't I afford that? It's only 25 coins. Oh, I can! Start each run with one Splinter's Revive. Restores to 25 when your health is depleted. Alright, so I come back, but with 25% health, I'll still take that. What else, though? %, that's what I wanted. Why can't I buy that? Oh, I need one of those stupid chip things. A pizza slice. That's what I really need, but whatever. This I'll buy, because I have enough for it. So I really can't buy as much as I thought. Because all the currency is dependent on other currency. It's really weird. Like, I've collected I've collected a ton of this one kind of currency, but it's very situational. And it doesn't really do anything unless you get the little... I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just gonna stop. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just play the fun turtle game. How about that? Something like that.
You know, the city should really upgrade the infrastructure down here.
Alright, so I start with the Flame Dash, which is one of the last abilities I acquired in the last run. Kind of funny how life works like that. So now, the thing is, and I don't mind starting things over, I really don't, especially for a roguelite, but it's like, these areas become so easy now. Like, I wish they would at least mix them up. Like, I'm doing this area for, like, the 4th time in the stream, and it's like, now, I mean, it wasn't even that hard the first time, but now it's like, because I've upgraded every time I died, now these areas are even easier. And that might be something you get later in the game, where you can, like, just skip, like, to a later part. Hey, Z's online, and he's playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not to broadcast that to everybody, but I just did. Hey-o. Alright, alright. Onward to adventure, my friends.
See you later.
If you listen closely, you can hear the tapping of plastic buttons as I rain blows upon my enemies. Or maybe that's my heart racing. I really don't know which. Hopefully it's not my heart. That would be a serious issue.
At least it's effective. Rat on. Spanish for rat.
Ah, rats. Why did it have to be rats? I can also just dash into them because my fire dash will do some damage to them. And that, I believe, is a permanent ability for this run. Like, that's not one of those where it's only for the next few rooms. Dead. Yeah, I mean, these are really easy to clear to begin with. Alright.
Not exactly legal currency.
It really is not exactly whatever he just said. I do wish there were some alternate paths, like in Hades and other roguelites. Like, you could sometimes go this way or sometimes go another way. It seems like you can only ever go one way. Maybe that changes later in the game. But for right now, it's always like one tunnel is it. Like, there are visibly other tunnels, but you can only go down one. I mean, it's whatever. It's still a fun game. But I mean, stuff like this, like the Rat Mayhem or whatever, like this changes like every time. But I mean, you know, how many variables could there be? It doesn't help that these things shoot poison gas. And the walls will ooze green slime. Oh wait, they always did that. SpongeBob reference, probably the 3rd or 4th one I made already today. Oh, okay. These guys are a little rabid for early game enemies. It's double rabid rat time. Bobby, start... Why do I feel like that entire statement was made with AI? Like, I feel like That entire was just like insert like a Mad Lib, like put in a person's name, the name of an anime, and a song, and then like a swear word. Like that's what I feel like I'm reading here. Start singing the JoJo best Siwa song, "Karma's a Bitch." Like none of that. Even if I knew that song, which you know I don't know that song. You know I don't know it. Even if I knew that song, I would not sing it. It's probably in Japanese, so I couldn't sing it, even if I knew the freaking melody of it. But other than that, great idea, Toaster. Great idea. More, right now. Plus 30 damage dealt, which right now I don't know if I really need that. Yeah, alright. I don't even know what I just unlocked. Just like I don't know what I just read. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! I'm actually surprised this enemy showing up this early. I guess I got what I wanted. I'm getting harder enemies earlier in the game. Go me. Difficulty. Who doesn't enjoy some good difficulty? Well, he smacked me pretty good, though, and I didn't take that much damage. I don't know if my defense is just upgraded or what.
We'll use this back at the lair. Long-term investment.
Alright, whatever he said there. Didn't really hear it. All I know is it's not the voice of Sonic, so I'm not as interested. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I like Donatello. Am I playing as Donatello? I don't even remember. No, I think, yeah, this is Donatello. We'll find out. There it is. Is that all the enemies? Okay, I didn't even realize that was over. What's Utrom damage? I don't even know what that is. Attacks, you can only have one, two. Oh, I'm just going to turn that one on because I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure a boss fight's coming up, so. Yeah, it's time for the shop now.
Where is this place exactly?
Increases max health. Yeah, we'll take that.
Covers all the basic food.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
I'll use this with father.
Yeah, because now it's basically boss time. And by basically, I mean it is. Which means it's time, yet again, to fight Leatherhead. In a fight to the 5th death. Okay, now there's lightning. I was going to say, they had to do something to change this fight up. Because I've been fighting this guy a lot. And so far, it's the same fight every dang time. Although I did just get an ability that lets me do 20% more damage to bosses. It's almost like I knew this fight was coming. Oh, wait. I did. Oh, hold on. He knew, too, because he just got into the water and he's fleeing away. What's more dangerous is all the rats, although the lightning's not helping either. All in all, just a multifaceted experience with all kinds of hazards. Gotta love it. Gotta love the TMNT. Gotta love this game. Pretty decent game. Very happy to wrap up the month of July with this for a stream. And again, thank you everyone to join who has joined so far. God damn it again. Oh, completely wasted that. But man, if I hadn't. Steven Ingiglio, who I actually know who that is, that's one of my old managers from Staples, has joined the chat. Hey, what's up, Steve? How have things been since he left Staples? I think he went to work at a T-Mobile, but that was many years ago, so I don't know where he is now. Whoa, okay, that looks like a different ability he just triggered. When 90% of the map is green or some other color, like, that's not a good sign, like. That does not mean it's a lemon-lime flavored arena. That just means that stuff's about to attack from, like, any old angle here. But he's almost dead. We almost got him. Got him. We went from almost got him to, yeah, just plain got him.
You are deluded, old man.
YOLO Mr. Beast. I feel like Mr. Beast gets referenced at least once a stream, if not more.
Pizza's a guilty
But that's
pleasure?
cool.
Then lock me
You like
away.
Mr. Beast? I don't really know much about him. I've heard the name more than enough times, and I've also heard Mr. Beast, etc., etc. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, or in this case, take your friends. Or take some viewers at great prices that are guaranteed to beat this guy's competition, who are other bots that are harass people. So really, I don't know what we're even talking about. All right, here we go. Problem with this area is, I mean, yes, it is a little harder, but also as we saw last time, by the time you get to the boss, you got like no health because of how long this goes on for, and they put the shop like about halfway into the like area, so usually you want the shop right before the boss so you can fuel up, but now you fuel up like, I don't know, 2/3 of the way into it. You fight a few more waves of enemies, and wherever your health is by then, it's pretty much just time to fight the boss and hope for the best. Usually you won't get the best at that point because you'll be almost dead, as we saw in that last frustrating run. Maybe I can get past her this time. I don't know. That's just the nature of the game, or the nature of the proverbial beast in this case. Not Mr. Beast. I didn't mean to make that one. I did not mean to make that joke. It just happened that that expression followed what I just said.
Scrap is what makes the world go round.
Alright, anyway. Fighting for scraps over here, literally. Ooh, enemies.
You know, maybe we'll see some new Mouser models.
Hey, yo. Gotta think ahead to that boss fight. Even if I have lower health or whatever, or, you know, low on health, I gotta just make sure, you know, maybe, I don't know. Could come down to the wire. This could be the time I beat that second boss. That dreaded second boss. Not even that far into the game yet. Lightning Storm. God, we just got rid of that effect. Super annoying effect, though. I wonder if it affects the enemies. So much is going on sometimes I can't really pay attention to that. Not a super fan of this A effect, whatever it even is. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Yep, they got on me pretty good there. It doesn't help that the lightning is also mixing up with things. Or messing things up in this case. Alright.
Exchange rate? More like
I do enjoy exchange rate, more like strange rate. Really, it's time for the night watch.
unreliable super soldier.
Oh, this thing again. Well, at least the lightning is passed, but this robot will have plenty of lightning for me without needing the natural variety. Watch out. Got again. I should probably focus on the big thing and stop worrying about the little minions around it. Watch out, watch out. Cut again. Cut again. Got it.
Looky there. We did it.
Ooh, yeah, I need that. Because right now my tool ability, or whatever it's called, which I think that's the A attack, does not do a ton of damage. I think it's time to go to the shop now. Like I said, this is where they put the shop kind of like in the middle of the area.
Come on.
Which, yeah, you can still buy stuff, but it may or may not help you by the time you get to the boss. Whatever that is. Or that would pretty much put me at full health, which is great, except the boss is still like 2 rooms away. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. It's a little cheaper than anything else here. And then I might throw some more, oh wow, that's kind of funny. I have exactly 287 dragon coins, or 287. So yeah. So I'm basically, yeah, I'm full health again, but which if the boss is right now, that'd be great. And I actually don't love my offensive abilities as much as I did last time. So even adding that into it kind of puts a damper on things. But you know what, whatever. We'll stay on the positives here. Doing better than last time. Last time I got to this room, I had like maybe half health. And again, this is a tough room. I feel like they do this on purpose, that you have no health going into that boss.
See you later.
How you doing? Did you say wowzers? Wowzers! The friggin' Scooby-Doo, yoinks! Jinkies! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's not watching out. Guys are like attacking each other. Like there's just bombs flying everywhere. I can't even keep track of what I'm doing versus what they're doing. All kinds of chaos going on here for the blur. But that would be fitting, wouldn't it?
Not exactly legal currency, but it'll
It's
do.
gonna have to do.
Exchange rate? More like strange rate.
God, I really wish the boss was now because I'm in good position for it. So of course we can't have that. So here comes another lightning storm. And another merciless band enemies, and god dang it.
Well done, metalhead. These units explode on proximity.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. I'm not taking that much damage if I can just hold on a little bit. There's still more enemies, though. Oh, shoot, that's it. I feel like they made that one a little bit easier for me than compared to last time, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, cool.
I believe this is the part where we board the
This
boat.
is the part. Hey, oh, that's almost like a fourth wall break. Like, do they know they're in a game? Like, that felt like, oh, it's time for the next level. Like, you usually don't hear the character in the game say that in the game.
3 sheets to the wind.
Hey, 3 cheats, because that's how many times I fought this thing.
You don't even know what you're saying.
There she is.
What took you so long?
Actually, it didn't take me as long this time. I feel like I just fought her like 15 minutes ago, not even.
Never. We will never.
Alright. This is my best chance. Doesn't mean I'm going to beat her, but letting us pass, which is good. Why is she like on fire now? I don't remember her having that ability. It is possible that they made the rooms before her easier and just made the boss harder. I don't know. Yeah, my attacks are not doing nearly as much damage to her as last time. Now, I also have more health, so maybe they'll balance out, but yeah, my attacks are barely doing anything. I mean, they are, but I've attacked her a bunch of times, only to do, like, very little damage. Watch out! Ah, shoot. Fuck, this is like part 2 of the fight now. I'm at like half health. She's at, well, much less than that, but let's see. Go. Just go for the kill. Got it. Alright, let's see what happens now, because this actually is kind of story related now that I made it to a new part of the game.
But the war has just begun.
She ain't very good at either of them. Took off like a scared bunny.
I mean, she was a pretty tough fight.
There's something bigger going on here than just a typical foot.
The bad news is, when you discover a new area for the first time, you have to, like, stop and wait through, like, a bunch of cutscenes, it feels like.
But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't starting to have some doubts.
You ain't the only
Hello?
one, Donnie.
Let's add another wrinkle to this already complicated game.
Covers all the basic food groups.
Who's
Guys,
that?
something
Oh, nobody. I'm
totally
sorry.
weird
That's
happened.
nobody.
Hey, Angel. What is it? So, I'm patrolling the hood for foot punks looking to run.
Patrolling the hood. I do enjoy patrolling the hood.
It's real quiet, like dead
Too
silent.
quiet.
Then I hear this
A little
creepy
too rough.
voice in my head, telling me that I'm supposed to give you guys something for all your hard work.
Whoa, that is weird. And not just the first time we're hearing something like this.
So, what did creepy voice give you to give us, Angel?
This. It's some kind of.
I do enjoy magic pizza boxes.
I think.
Whoa, magic what?
Hey, you heard her. Take it.
Pizza box. The voice said it's specially insulated somehow. Supposed to increase.
I
the
do enjoy
duration of
vaguely
sunlight.
acknowledging game mechanics.
Whatever. Then the voice was gone.
First mystery portals and now mystery
Hey,
prizes?
don't question the mystery.
pizza.
Whatever it is, I'd sure like to know who this voice is and why they're giving us these gifts.
It
all
could just be
seems strange to
Splinter.
me.
That's probably just the insulated anchovies, dude.
Insulated pizza box. I don't know what that does, but there you go.
Angel, talk about a sight for
Why's her
sore
name
eyes.
Angel? I thought her name was Nobody.
Wait a sec. Nobody will help us.
Oh my god.
I get it now, Leo.
Even had to change her name for the cutscene to
Whatever,
make that
Mikey.
more funny.
Anyway, you doing all right, Angel? Crackpot Karai made it sound like you were in some kind of trouble.
She wasn't exactly.
Yeah, see, her name
lying.
still comes up
The
as
whole
Nobody.
city's gone stinking nuts. There's foot creeps popping up everywhere.
They really do be
and the
popping
cops
up
got their
everywhere.
hands full. So I've been busy keeping tabs on my dad's bar and the rest of the docks.
I'll assume
Sorry
there's
I
some
couldn't
lore
get
behind
you
that,
guys
but
to
I have no
help
idea
you
what it
do
is.
But I figured something fishy
I
was
get it,
happening on
fishy.
this boat. Was checking it out when a bunch of foot freaks jumped me below decks. Big
It
mistake
really
for those
was.
dweebs.
You don't need to apologize. We're just glad
I
you're
mean, you
okay.
might need to apologize.
Yeah, I'm good to go, all things considered. But April let me know about what happened to your dad. That sucks,
I mean,
man.
Splinter's not really their
Way
dad.
worse
You know
for a
what?
sweater,
Whatever.
I guarantee that.
Splinter can be her dad or their dad if he really
Got
wants.
any idea what the foot are up to, Angel?
I kind of regret hitting this button now to talk to her. I didn't realize this was going to trigger like a 10-minute conversation. I thought they were just going to make a little joke and move on. Ah, Bebop and Rocksteady. All right, little setup for the next chapter.
You heard from Casey at all?
Nada. I've been trying to call him, but all I'm getting is voicemail. I'm starting to get worried he's in trouble.
I'm starting to get
There ain't
worried
no
that
way
this
to get
cutscene's
any
never going to end.
breaking news for him.
Don't stress too much about Casey, Angel. That lunkhead probably just smashed up his cell phone in another scuffle. Casey ain't
Sonic with a
crazy
bad
guy,
Brooklyn
so
accent. I
exactly
forgot to
what
mention that part. It is the voice of Sonic, but with a little bit of an extra, like, hell, you know, he just do what he do, huh?
Probably right. I just wish I had better 411 for you guys.
Not your fault.
It might be your fault.
We're all in
I
your
mean, who else's fault would it
territory
be, really?
here. Something's not
It
adding
really is not.
Well, whatever the big picture is, we don't have time
We
to wait
really
around
don't.
for answers.
Yeah, we gotta get moving before
We
Shredder
gotta go
sends
before
more
Shredder
freaks
sends
to
more of his goons, you know, huh?
Just watch your back.
That's me being Sonic and also Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. What am I doing here? How many roles do I need to play?
Get
It's
back to the
Turtles
start,
Frontiers,
take
I don't
care
know.
of your dad, and we'll go make sure Casey's okay. You guys ready for a swim?
Casey Jones and me. That's a song. That's Counting Crows with different lyrics. Okay, how long is this freaking cutscene?
You only live once, bro.
Did you say YOLO?
Yeah.
Well, he said you only live once, but that's what YOLO is. I guess that makes it almost worth the whole cutscene. I just want to see what the next area is. And after, God, what was that, like 3 minutes? Which I know isn't that long, but that's a long time in game time. That's a lot of time in Chaos Blur time. My attention span is like 15 seconds. You better believe that's a long time. Defeat is never the end. Try again. Yo, it's April. Oh, we're in New London.
Can you read me?
Coming in loud and clear, April. Sorry.
I feel like New London would just have police cars like permanently parked in certain
Don't you
spots
mean
like
just
that.
another day in freaking paradise?
But not necessarily any police in them. Like, just have them on running just to give that atmosphere of like, oh, please don't commit crime, but if you do, we got these police cars here, so that's kind of cool.
Those foot freaks wouldn't stand a chance against Casey's bat.
Maybe we do run into Casey Jones here. They keep mentioning him.
It's just not like you.
Actually, it's exactly like him. Even I know that.
Got you covered, April. We'll find him.
Thanks, Mikey. Oh, one more thing. Police are saying the
Oh, the punk frogs. I did see them in an earlier cutscene.
Guess our run-in at the local scrap shop in the sky didn't
It
go
really
so
didn't.
Nah, who cares about those
The Rivet Boys.
Call the purple dragons. Call the mutanimals. Bring them
The
all.
Mutanimals? Is that a real one?
Okay, enjoy yourselves.
I actually don't know if that's a real one or not.
And don't forget about Casey.
But, I was going to say, I got some time.
Dude still owes me $5.
I've got enough time to say, I'm Sheriff Woody. Howdy, 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 howdy. Hopefully that was worth the wait. And then right after that, the cutscene ended. Hello. Here we go. Every other attack deals 10 whatever damage. And we'll do that. I don't even know what ooze damage is, but we'll go ahead and do it, I guess. Alright, so this is the third area of the game. There'll be some enemies here. And lightning storm, which seems to happen way too often. The weather is even worse in this game than it is here in real life. How many lightning storms we get. Watch out. Whoa, who's this guy? I don't know if it's an actual character or just like a recurring enemy, but yeah, this thing looks a little more nasty than your general foot ninja. Of course, you got the Mousers, all the good guys, all the good bad guys are here on the attack, live in TMNT Splintered Fates. Wow, that's a mouthful. That's kind of hard to say, isn't it? Watch out. Oh, I thought that killed him. Oh, it did kill him. All right, cool. Upgrade. Alright, I upgraded my flame dash by a little bit. Let's see if it makes any difference right now. Lightning has passed, but that enemy is new with the shield in front of it. Watch out. Okay, a lot of enemies here now have at least 2 health bars, so I gotta keep that in mind. I mean, this is the third area. I don't expect to get super far here because, again, it took me this long to get past the 2 areas, so the game's only gonna get harder from here. That thing's dead. Oh, geez, I did not mean to run right into that nonsense. That was my bad entirely. And of course it's not over yet. Watch out. Don't love my tool attack. I wish there was a way to change that. I might get a upgrade next after I beat this wave or whatever. Oh, well, we're about to find out right now. No, it's just a currency grab. It's just a currency grab, guys. Sorry.
I'll use this with that voice.
False alarm.
Exchange rate?
Oh, time for a shop already. So they do change that order up a little bit, or maybe not.
Don't know about you guys, but I'm beginning to lose all sense of surprise.
The chairman.
Dudes, it's like some kind of crazy city for crazy people.
Yeah, like I said, in London.
Like New York, if you ask me.
Whoa. Music's pretty engaging, though. It's made the entire experience pretty enjoyable overall.
Stronger than I realize, I guess.
Restores an arbitrary 96 health points. I'll do that.
If pizza's a guilty pleasure, then lock me away. We'll use this back at the
We
lake.
really will.
I'll use this with father.
So can I just, like, not talk to the chairman and have to sit through a long conversation with him? Wait, is this actually a choice? Like, is this a branching pathway, or... Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just a fancier way to go around, but I mean, it's a cool visual, but yeah, whether you go that way or the other way, I think you have to eventually go. Oh, what are the artifacts? What's that pizza box thing I had? Foot Clan Medallion. Plus 10%. The pizza box. Boost lasts for an additional 2 rooms? You know what? I'll try that out. Yeah, Wii U. I do enjoy a Wii U Pro Controller. Hold on. Alright, I was going to show you my Wii U Pro Controller, but there we go. You mean like this? I do enjoy. I use this thing so much. The freaking D-pad on or analog stick is like completely worn off. I do love the Wii. Actually, I might like the Wii U Pro controller better than the Switch one. It's just a little like better grip. Other than the D-pad or the analog stick that I like, kind of. All right, time for sad music for some reason. Other than the analog stick that I kind of wore down. Womp, 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 wow. Alright, Lena Rem must be active because she's redeeming all of the rewards, which when you do both of the sound rewards, I don't know what that's going to really do other than just make a bunch of noise. Hey, not my problem. You guys are the ones watching this. Oh, that's like a super rat. That's not your regular kind of rat. That's an enhanced rat. I don't even remember what I just prepped before this. That thing's just getting hurt just from standing there. Like, I'm not even doing anything. My very presence is, like, electrocuting it. Watch out. Whoa, watch out. Oh, archers. I don't remember these guys. No. As the game goes on, it makes sense you see new enemy types. See, that's the problem with putting the store that early. I'm not going to be able to, like, refill anything. So I'm assuming I'm still quite a few rooms away from the boss. I will take that, though. I don't know. Again, even with the 6 rooms, I don't know if that's enough to get me to the boss in terms of, like, that plus 100% boost. Well, I'm going to fight a mini-boss at the very least. Mutant Showdown. That sounds like it could be a whole game itself. Wow, they're not kidding about that showdown, though. Oh, the Rat Prince is here? Wait, that's just a giant rat. I thought the Rat Prince was a guy. Like, just a guy who really likes rats. Man, it looks like the freaking Rat King right there. I don't know about Prince. This could be bad. Between all this attack damage and, you know, the giant rat. Although I did get some good hits in there. Watch out, watch out. Why would I stand there? I don't even understand myself sometimes. Oh, I'm standing right in the kill zone. Well, the kill zone for me. Apparently they're not affected by these bombs and all these, like, fumes and all that. Maybe they are at some point, but not right now. Not right now. Jeez. Watch out! Oh, I stood right there for that. Oh, that's right. I still have the Splinter Revive. I haven't used that yet. I don't know how long it's going to really buy me in terms of time, but... Shit. Everything's firing on me. Including the fire. Obviously the fire would be part of it, but still. Oh, he's so close to being dead. Now he's even closer to being dead because he's dead. Goo. I just added goo to my arsenal. I don't really know what that does, but I did it. Oh, I'm low on health, though. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. And we'll see that most certainly right now. Ooh, not a good start. Although, whoa. It almost looks like Metalhead, but... Oh, damn! It leaves, like, poison, like, stuff wherever it dashes. And, of course, it dashes all over the effing place. Oh, God, this is not good. I do have that revival, but it only brings me back with, like, 25% of my health. Better than nothing. Watch out. Oh, he's dead. I was like, what's he doing? He's just spinning around. And I'm like, no, that's his death animation. He's dying. Watch out. What am I at? Barely any health. Probably am not gonna... Hey, what's going on? Chaos. That is my name. Oh, wait, did I beat him or did he beat me? Wait, oh, okay, that was my revive. I was like, why did it just show a fidget spinner? I'm like, that's my, okay. I keep forgetting Randy is technically a subscriber. Well, not technically, he is. That's why the Chaos Emerald is by his name, because I believe Shads or Zero One of them bought him a sub. And I don't mean a sandwich in this case, although a sandwich does sound pretty good right about now. 350. We'll get the Dreamer coins. Aren't we all just a little bit dreamery at the end of the day? Alright, watch out. I already used my revive, so John is better? Better than what? I mean, John's a great guy, but it's not a competition. Nor am I really sure what Twitch subscribing or any of that has to do with any of this. Or Chaos Emeralds, for that matter. Although I do enjoy Chaos Emeralds. Although, if we want to talk about the hierarchy there, Super Emeralds are better than Chaos Emeralds. But they only appear in one game, so does that even count? Well, it is the best Sonic game of all time, so I guess it does really count. More random conversation right now. Yeah, John is better than what? I just didn't really get that. Oh, enemies. Oh, a gold ninja.
Health is flagging.
That one's burning before I even did anything to him. Dead. Oh, crap. I got, like, no health, though. Now I got these guys. I'm dead. I'm like, why can't I keep moving? I'm like, because I'm dead. Okay, that's my first time dying in that area. Of course, that's my first time making it to that area. So you gotta look at the positive and the negatives. When is the next Retromania? Well, the obvious answer would be sometime in August, because it can't be in July, but... I mean, I guess it could be if I just started one right now, but... Nah, sometime in mid-August, most likely. I'm looking forward to it. I got some pretty great ideas. Last Retromania... I mean, I know I said it during the show and after the show, but last Retromania was really great, so... When you have a Retromania like that, you definitely want to get right back into it. So, we'll see when it happens, but it'll be sooner rather than later. Sometimes I might wait a couple months, but last episode was really good, so... We'll probably be back at it soon. But as always, stay tuned to the Chaos Blur Network for any information on, you know, Retromania, anything like that. Always happy to talk a little Retromania.
It all seems too much.
It really does. Alright, so that was one of the artifacts I got.
We totally got slashed.
There was that power-up I wanted to take a look for here. Chance to get... See, I really want that one. Oh, I got it! Alright, cool. Alright, 8% chance to get a pizza slice. I pretty much spent all my dragon coins on that one thing. That's how much it was worth to me. I'll see if there's anything else I can afford. Oh, there is! Alright, that was a bit surprising. But now I'm pretty much out of everything. Well, maybe not. Let's see what else we can do.
If you can dream it,
You really
redeem it.
can. Interesting. Kawabunga. What's going on, Big Mac? Thanks for joining the show. We got ourselves yet another run through
It's
of
Herpy.
TMNT.
It's Herpy. Herpy.
TMNT
Murphy.
Splintered Fates.
Hello, Big Mac.
What a show it's been so far. Hello. All right, got it. All right, so I actually got... Wait, what was Arcade Fix? I completely missed it. I'm not going to buy it. I don't think I can buy it. But just the idea that there is something called Arcade Fixer. That a bonus currency will apply to all... Really? I don't even know what that means, but it sounds cool. Sounds like something I would want. Speaking of which, what do we have for artifacts here? I'll take this one for now. Alright, so far, out of all the things you can equip your turtles, the artifacts seem to do the least. They do things, but they're more passive effects. Which is fine, because I can't keep track of all this stuff. More, right now. We finally made it to Area 3 on that last run, which sucked, because now we gotta go all the way back to Areas 1 and 2. But that is the nature of the roguelite. That's why a game that should hypothetically take maybe like an hour and a half to beat takes like days to beat, because how many times you have to like start over and all that stuff. It's whatever. It's been fun, though. I've definitely been enjoying it already. And this was not like a full-price game. I think this game is like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. For a game that can give you quite a bit of enjoyment, especially someone like me who enjoys a good roguelite, plays it long after beating the campaign. But let's continue on here and fight another room of enemies, because that's kind of what this game be all about doing. Well, how you doing, Big Mac? I can confidently say you are the second German viewer to show up in today's stream. We might get Zero and Shads at some point. I know they know some German. I don't know if that counts, though. For right now, we're happy to have you. We got Randy, we got Toaster, Lena Rem is or was here. Hacking and slashing here the last day of July, final stream of the month. Oh, got that pizza slice. That's what I wanted. And, yeah, this was a month that included, I don't know how many straight streams, 35 dating back to June. And just all kinds of fun stuff, including a really great episode of Retromania. I was just talking about that when Randy brought it up. I don't know if you were on the stream at that point, but if you were, you would have heard about it. If you weren't, well, you just heard about it now. Plenty of stuff going on. Always a good time to watch the Blur. Appreciate people whenever they watch me, at night, morning, whenever I happen to be on. I know most of us have other things to do, so again, appreciate the time. Hopefully you enjoy the gameplay and the commentary, whether anybody asks for it or not. It's here. Yeah, that pizza slice could be a game changer. I don't know how much health that revives, but just the ability to have that there is helping me out already.
Short, but sweet.
Alright, so I can't collect the pizza slice because I'm already at max health, which I guess is not too bad. Too much of a good thing and all that. Oh, now I get hit, now that I need that pizza slice again. That's going to come in handy in the second and third areas. Maybe not so much this area, but the ability to get random health drops, that's going to help. Even if it's a small chance. It already happened twice. I'll do that.
Boost my power, boost my mood.
I do enjoy boost my power, boost my mood. That's partly why I did it, because I had a feeling a mini boss or something bigger was coming up. Lurking Menace! Well, it's not so lurking if it announces itself. It's literally right there, too. Oh, it's the Rat Baron. Wonder if it's any relation to the Rat Prince we saw in another part of the game. Whoa, alright. The Lurking Menace has come out of lurking and is now just being a menace. Dead. See what I mean about the earlier areas becoming a lot easier on subsequent runs? I mean, it's fine, but it's kind of like, if it's going to be this easy, why even have to keep doing it? Alright, now I added water to my abilities. If I add enough elemental powers, I'll be like the Avatar. I'll have like some water, fire, earth, and I don't think there is an earth. I forget what the elements are in this game. I know water and fire are the two main ones, but there are a couple others that you can add to your attack power. Oh, there's some pizza slices. I'll take those. Super Metroid. Are you serious? I actually don't, I'll be honest with you, I don't own a physical copy of the game. I only have it on, like, Wii U and wherever else it's been re-released. But I could swear I've seen that game, like, at, I don't know if it was Game Exchange or even just, like, any retro game store. Like, where are you looking? Because, I mean, I'm not saying it might be, like, as much as 50, but I did not think it was 100. I know, like, prices go up, but that's a bit much for a game that's that mass-produced. Like, it's not like it was a rare game that only came out on certain regions. Like, everybody had Super Metroid back in that day. Anyway, that's a bit surprising. Kind of pisses me off, too, to be honest, because I would have liked at one point to own a physical copy of Super Metroid, even though I have played the game, and I have the game on whatever Switch eShop or whatever it is. Just to be able to plug it in and play it. Not that I have a native Super Nintendo, I have a Retron, but that was always a game I considered getting, and then I'm always like, well, I already have it, so do I want to spend 20 or 30 bucks on it? And like, I guess I should have spent the 20 or 30 bucks on it, because now it's 100. Yeah, I do too. That's why I go to RetroCon, like, or Retro, whatever it's called, Retro Expo, because like, I don't mind dropping an extra 20 or 30 bucks if I can get a cartridge or a CD, whatever, of the game, but now they're like all like 50, 100, 200, it's like just for a game I've played before. I mean, again, I get that's the point, but I don't know.
Master Mike, at your service. Nice. The
don't even get me started with Sega Saturn games. Like, as much as the Sega Saturn games are like more than the Saturn itself. You can find a Saturn for like $100, but the games are like $100. Like, it's really pointless. I love having a Sega Saturn, but I have like 3 games for it because most games are like $50 to $100 for games that aren't even that good. The ones that are good are like $200 or $300. It's like, and I mean, I get it. The Saturn was not like as popular, so they didn't make as many, but it's whatever. More complaining by me right now. I guess. Like, I don't know why that would matter, because, why? Because everybody, like, got a run on buying a bunch of retro games, and they just, like, hoarded them? I will say, like, every retro expo, whatever, I feel like I see the same, you know, set of 20 or so games, you know, the big heavy hitters for Super Nintendo or GameCube, and, like, they're always, like, in that $100, $200 range, and I'm like, why are these that much? And, see, if I went to a convention like that, and I think I've said this before, like, I'm not going to sell this game. Most likely. I'm not going to sell, you know, that copy of Final Fantasy VII for like $500. And yeah, it's great that I have it, but I'm not making any money on it. What if I went to one of these expos and sold it for like $100, and now my price looks pretty good, and I'm making $100 off it? I'm not making anything selling it for like $1,000 or whatever. Like, I don't know. And I don't know how much an original copy of Final Fantasy VII on PS1 is. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, people who have these sought-after games, I get the desire to make money off it, but if you jack the price up too much, you literally just have an artifact. Like, you just have something that's going to sit there and look cool, and it's taking up room in your inventory. Like, it's not even hurting me at this point. Like, I might flip a coin, I might go for it for 50 or 100 even, but you make it so insanely expensive, the average person's not going to spend $300 on, like, a 30-year-old game or whatever. They might spend 50. They might spend 100 for the novelty of it. Depending on the game, they might even spend 200. And yeah, you might find that one fanatic that will spend $1,500 on that original copy of Earthbound or whatever, but like, at that point, you've probably lost so much money not selling it that it's like, why did you do it? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I can't speak to like if they actually are gamers or not. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but whether they're the biggest Zelda fan in the world, they shouldn't be selling that Ocarina of Time for like $500 or whatever, but whatever, I don't know. Because at that point, just keep the game. Like, if you have an original Ocarina of Time with the gold cartridge or whatever, like, I don't know how much that's worth either, but like, at that point, just keep the game if you're a big Zelda fan. Like, don't insult me by selling it for the price of a used car. Like, just keep it. Like, you're not helping anybody by selling it for that much. I get it. I get that they want to make a lot of money. I do get it. You know, you have something, if it's rare, even if it's not rare, but it's semi-rare, you want to get money for it. I get it. You go to a convention. I work in convention services. I know it's a lot of money to even just rent a booth for a convention, so I get they have to make their money back, but, like, come on. 90% of the stuff, at least 90% of the stuff that I buy, and I can't speak for everybody, if I buy anything, it's like a random GameCube game, a random Game Boy Advance game, something like that for like maybe $10, $20. Like, something like that for like 10 or 20 bucks. Like, I'm not like going for like the super rare, ultra whatever version of the game. Super Metroid, F-Zero, etc. are not rare games. They were No, F-Zero. Now I'm curious what the price of F-Zero is, because F-Zero was infamously one of those games where you could get, and again, I don't know the exact price, so don't quote me on that, but you could get it pretty decently cheap. Like maybe 10, 15 bucks for an original F-Zero cartridge. Sonic 2 for... Are you serious? Don't get me wrong, I'm the biggest Sonic fan there is, and I do believe that Sonic 2 was like one of the best, if not the best, Sega Genesis game, but yeah, I don't get that one, especially when it was a pack-in game back in 92. I've seen it as high as like 30 for like, and I mean like an original, like in the box, manual, all that, maybe 30, 40. I've never seen 60. Not for that. For maybe like Sonic 1, maybe because it's the first one. I don't know. I can't think of a single Sonic game, and I'm a Sonic fan. I can't think of a single Sonic game that's worth more than that. That's worth like 50 bucks even. Modern or retro. Like maybe like Sonic the Dark Brotherhood, because they didn't make that many of them, but even that wouldn't be worth that much. Oh, it was a loose copy? Are you fucking me? That should be like 10 bucks at most. Yeah, Sonic 1, like the original trilogy, Outside of maybe 3. 3 might be worth a little more, but the original trilogy you can get for like 10, 15 each. At least, that's what it used to be. Okay, I got so distracted by that, I forgot what I'm doing here. What's this person doing here?
So, looks like you dudes took care of business.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. And again, obviously I'm a big Sonic fan. It's like on one hand I should want to see Sonic games be that valuable, but no, not for a loose cartridge of Sonic 2. I mean, unless it's like, and it can't be, unless it's like one of the first ones ever made, it wouldn't be if it was loose, like unless there's some significance to it, unless it's signed by like Yuji Naka or something, like, I don't get that. Okay, if it's signed by Yuji Naka, it would probably be worth more than that. You talking about Yuji Naka or something?
They keep missing the message that maybe it's time to quit. We ain't done with Karai yet.
This conversation is adding nothing to the game, meaning the conversation in the game right now.
Oh, come on, guys. Maybe Mikey's bad puns are what we need to sing.
I mean, until people, and maybe people are buying these games for insane prices, until people just say, enough, we're not going to pay $50 for a used game that isn't worth that much, maybe, you know, that's the only way sellers are going to get the message. I think that, you know, there should be, you know, some, like an upper echelon, you know, reserved for games like Mother 3 or games that are more rare. There should be like an upper echelon where the game is like 100 or 200, but like, if you make every game 100 or whatever, you make Super Metroid 100, you make F-Zero 100, you make Sonic 60, like, you basically devalue the whole thing. Because now it's like any game you want is now like the price of a new game, like 60, 70 bucks. It's like, that kind of kills the point. Like, I get it, for that diamond in the rough or whatever, like Melee maybe, original Smash Brothers on N64, maybe you charge a little more for that. But like, if you're making like Super Metroid 100, like, where are we at now? Like, I'm not saying every game should be like 10 bucks and that's it. Like, yeah, I know that there are rarities and there are popularities, etc. That gets me mad too, because as somebody who wants to continue doing retro game streaming, yeah, I can do the emulators too. I have a couple things, a couple machines that can just do emulators, and yeah, I can play it, and it'll play fine, it'll fill the screen and all that, but like, I also have no problem with, you know, buying the cartridge. I'd prefer to do that, or whatever, and just pop it in the console. Like for Retromania, I collect games for Retromania. Sometimes they're not even good games, I just want to try them. But I'm not going to spend a small fortune on that. And they're also not good enough games where I'm going to seek out the emulator. Like, yeah, I could, but that's where it kind of, it's like, it's not really worth it at that point. And I'm not talking about Super Metroid, which, again, to be fair, at least I can play Super Metroid. I can play, you know, a lot of the classic SNES games are available as re-releases. I get it. It's not like I have no other way to play them. I don't have to pirate them. I can just go on the eShop or Nintendo Switch Online that I paid for and play the Donkey Kong Country games and play Super Metroid. But I'd still like the original one, but not for $100. I completely forgot what area of this game I'm even on right now. Area 2, I think, still. I was gonna say, do I even want to know what that S logo is for? Like, I'm guessing Shredder, but like, the way that just showed up, I'm like, that's a red flag. Don't stand there. I don't know after that what the strategy is, but we're gonna start by not standing there. More right now. But yeah, I might give Retro World one more chance. I think it's like the end of August. I would like to go again. But if I go there again and it's the same thing where I'm going to every booth and going, oh, that game's really expensive, or like, oh, here's a kind of interesting looking game, but it's really not worth it. Like, if I do that again, because I was pretty exhausted in my search last year. Not that I was even searching for anything specific, but I went to every booth. Not every booth, but most of them. And I looked at, you know, their Xbox games, their, you know, Sega games, whatever. And there were a couple I was on the fence about, but if that's all it is, like if I'm spending money to go there and I'm making the effort to drive, I want to do more than just maybe consider buying a couple of games. Like, I want to be able to feel like I'm in the neighborhood to afford some of these games. Like, otherwise there's no point. Because this will be like my 3rd or 4th year in a row going. If I want that kind of futility, I'll just keep going retail. Like, that's the whole point of these things, is that you can find rare stuff for cheaper. Like, if I'm just gonna do the same thing and spend money to do it, no thanks. Plan to go on Sunday. Is it cheaper that day? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maybe they're trying to get rid of their stock, but I mean, is it really like significantly cheaper? I mean, the only reason I just go whatever day I'm off. I might be off on I might be off on the Saturday. I might be off on the Sunday. If I'm off on the Sunday, whatever. I don't really pick based on anything. It's literally just like what's a busier day for work, and then I just go the other day. If I even go, I have not officially confirmed that I'm going. I probably will. I know John Lee was not that excited about it, but then he also, like me, was like, I guess I might go. Like, we're both kind of like feeling the same way. Like, well, I said I wasn't gonna go, but now that it's closer, it's like, maybe I go. Because it is, you know, it's once a year. It's, you know, something to do on a summer day that generally I don't have much going on the end of August, so. It's like, on one hand, I don't really want to do it, but on the other hand, what's my alternative? So, What did he say? I'm not a loser, I'm a boozer? Or bruiser. Either way, it wasn't that funny. More right now. Oh, looks like there's another possible event up here. I do like that you can change artifacts like midway through the run. Pizza slice. Yeah, alright.
Pizza? Enough said. Dreams in my head and dreamer coins in my
That was a weird thing to say, but I also expect that. This game has like a very 90s like dialogue, which I like. Like, they just like point out everything. Like, yeah, I got coins in my heart and coins in my pocket. It's like, it's really dumb. It's like, what does that mean? But then you love it. Like, you cringe at it, but you still love it. Oh, the gold ninjas are here already. Oh yeah, this is what we call a hack and slash, and you'll notice I'm not getting as many pizza slices. I would say that's okay, but it might not be okay, depending on how all this goes with the lightning and all that. The thunder, and the lightning, and the lightning, and the thunder. I actually hate that song, I don't know why I just referenced it. More right now. I still have that Splinter's, whatever, revival. Splinter's whatever, I don't know. Something with Splinter. Yeah, that I will admit, and I generally don't care about voice actors that much. No offense to the voice acting community. You guys do a great job, but yeah, he was Sonic. I don't know how many games he did, but I would recognize his voice if I heard it, obviously. So that's kind of cool. I don't know, like, how much an autograph would be, or if I'd even want an autograph. I'd probably want an autograph.
Boost my power. Boost my mood.
Boost my power, boost my mood. That even sounded like a Sonic line. Hi, I'll play with you some other time. Where you going, you big drip? That's Ryan Drummond. I would meet Ryan Drummond. I'm not gonna lie. I know he was only in a few games, but he's in like some of my favorite games. I would meet Ryan Drummond. And he is by far like the goofiest Sonic voice, and that's kind of why I want to meet him. You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor. Like, you don't beat that. Like, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp. Say something, you fake hedgehog! Okay, now I'm just quoting all his lines. You get it. Just smile. Oh god, that's now I'm getting Sonic 06 flashbacks. I had almost forgotten. Yeah, that was he was in the dark era. So he must have also done Sonic and Sonic Unleashed, which was a pretty good game. But yeah, Ryan Drummond I would probably drop money to see. That's probably one of the few voice actors I would do that for. Just because Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are such iconic games to me. And I don't know why I just had this thought, but it would be pretty cool, and I don't think they're gonna do it, but it would be pretty cool if they got Ryan or Jason or any of the Sonic voice actors to cameo in the Sonic 3 movie. Or any of the movies, like, or Mike Pollock. He'd be great as a cameo. Like, imagine in Sonic Movie 3, like, Mike Pollock's like this guy who tries to stop Sonic from, like, going on an escalator or something, like he's a security guard or something, and it's like, oh, it's the voice of Robotnik. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I wouldn't mind seeing one of them, or all of them, cameo in a Sonic live-action movie. Just as, like, a random character, kind of like how Tommy and Kimberly showed up in the Power Rangers reboot movie, which really wasn't that good a movie, but at least we saw them for a few seconds. Kind of a pointless cameo when you think about it, because they didn't really do anything. Anyways, moving along here. It looks like it's time for a boss or a mini boss or something like that. Oh no, this is the main boss. Okay, these areas move along a lot faster after you've already beaten them once.
Time to walk the plank, Karai.
Glibness will destroy the world.
I just ordered a pizza? Oh, from where? Alright, this enemy was tough the first time, and I don't have, what do you call it? She's not going to drop any health items, obviously, because it's a boss. But what, from Domino's? I'm trying to think of, like, the closest pizza places to you. Unless you're having Rem pick it up. Or Iliano's, but that's not that close. I do enjoy Iliano's. Oh, watch out. Not funny, because I'm playing TMNT, and they are known for their love of pizza. Oh, Pizzarama, that's right, that's close to you. The place is alright. All I remember about Pizzarama is I went there with my parents. For some reason, that was like one of the places we went to when the power was out, like in 2012, and like everybody lost power for like a few days. So we had to eat out because our oven and everything didn't work. So like we went to Pizzarama. Well, like I think it's because we were like on our way to Nani's or something. I think we brought it over, but it was like Pizzarama. It's like, why did we go to Pizzarama? I think we had a coupon. I'm trying to remember the circumstances for what would have to happen for me to go to Pizzarama, like, willingly. And it was like, power was out, we had a coupon, and Nani wanted to go. It was like, that's why I went to Pizzarama. Because I drive by that place, not all the time, but I know where it is. And I'm never like, gee, let's go to Pizzarama. But you know what? When the power is out and you have a coupon and Nani wants it, then you go. Okay, I got my revival, but that only brings back 25% health. She is still a hard boss. No, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad, but it was like I've only had it because of that circumstance. Because we were in that area, we had no power, and we wanted a quick pizza, and we had a coupon. All right, so I killed the boss, but I'm almost dead myself.
Disgusting things.
Jeez. All right. Well, I'm not a big fan of you either. We're gonna start throwing words out there.
Yuck. No one wants Raph's head.
Yeah, just sitting there permanently.
I do enjoy how they just make fun of that.
Nightmare fuel. You guys done? Can we go now?
Absolutely. Off the porch.
Yeah, land ho, more like city ho. Wow, that pizza did not recover much health for me. I guess it wasn't supposed to. Because it did not. Mastering when to dash can help avoid all damage. Alright.
Come on. We totally got
Alright,
this, dudes.
time for New London, the level. Again. I don't even know what that last one was. Something about astral moves? I didn't even know there were astral. I don't even know what that... Well, I know what the word means, sort of. I feel like I'm going to die pretty early on here. I don't have a lot of health. Unless they start dropping pizza boxes like candy. Candy boxes. Or candy pizza. That would be interesting. Oh, jeez. Look at that. I'm getting buried here. I was going to say, I died. I mean, look at... The whole place was just made of purple fog or whatever. Like, I had no chance. I do notice when you die in an area you haven't been to before, or whatever the latest area is in the map, because I've only been to the third area twice now. When you die in one of those areas, the screen kind of goes all white, like it's supposed to be part of the story or whatever, whereas normally you just die, and that's it. There's no dramatic transition.
Rose, improve. Shredder, Stock Gen, and now the Punk Frogs.
And now the Punk Frogs,
Can't
not the
all be
Punk
equal,
Frogs.
Can they?
Alright, what can we do to maybe upgrade this next run? I'll keep that. What's the other thing? Dreamer chips? You know what? First, let's go dragon upgrades. Those are a little bit more useful, I find.
To remember what we lost.
Slice of life.
What Shredder took from us.
Can't do it. I can do that, though.
We'll save you, Father.
I can do that, though. Now I've priced myself out of everything. Oh, hold on. Technique. Technique! Technique! Okay. One more thing. We'll check on this before we do another run. don't even know what some of these do. I'm going to be completely honest. No, can't do it. Oh, I don't have enough, yeah, alright, whatever. Why does it even, it has them, like, glowing like you can buy them, but you don't have enough for them, so I should just leave them grayed out. Anyway. Let's try this again. More, right now. Back to, Area 1.
We've done this before. Let's do it again.
We've done this before, literally. Alright, apparently my fart poster. I didn't even know I had. Now that seems like an AI come up with sentence. Like, name a person, disgusting word, and a noun. Bobby's fart poster. Or like when they're trying to guess the name of Al's Toy Barn in Toy Story 2, it's like Al's Foy Burn. +1 dash. Oh, absolutely, I'll do that.
Father would be pleased.
Rats. Why did it have to be rats? It really is rats, though. Hey, slice of pizza. Ooh, piece of pizza.
Time to fight some foot.
I do enjoy time to fight some foot. One of my Dr. Scholl's. Where did Big Mac go, by the way? Or is he still here? I don't know. We'll find out eventually. Bobby's Fart House. Alright, so now it's just an entire house. We went from poster to farts. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to take it. Meaning I don't know what Ultrum damage is, like Age of Ultrum, which is not a real thing.
Someone's losing money.
Hey, oh, watch out. Okay, they made those guys a little stronger, but I am stronger still. Ah, thing moves pretty fast for a rat, I'm not gonna lie. Watch out.
Watch out for acid. That stuff burns.
Dead. Not dead.
Persistent little bug.
Dead. It always pauses like dramatically when you kill the last enemy. Not always, but a good amount of the time. Something like that. Okay, where am I going?
All right, let's fight.
Ha, that's a lot of shurikens. Dead. Nice shot. Watch out again.
Make sure your underlings are watching.
Fencing lessons. I don't know if I want to get those. Oh, geez, I think I see why they call it that. I don't know if I remember this guy. I just did a huge chunk of damage to him, though. I remember doing that. Oh, holy crap. All right. He ain't messing around with the fencing lessons. You know what? I'm good on the fencing. I don't need any more fencing. You know, we're Ninja Turtles. We've used swords before. It's a little derivative. Derivative? What the hell word was I trying to say? Dead.
Tell your boss
That's the
we're
word I'm saying now.
well
Just
done.
one word. Dead. Done.
Wave the ninja.
Yeah, so it is pretty fun, you know, just dashing through these areas, swapping out abilities, getting different power-ups. Is it the most creative game of all time? Not really, but they do pack a surprising amount of depth into a fairly simple premise. Which, I mean, that's most Ninja Turtle games. I'm not going to sit here and tell you every Ninja Turtle game is a masterpiece, but they still are a lot of fun, even though you know what you're going to get. And this is a roguelite version of it, which offers a fairly interesting story for what it is. Granted, I don't know what the hell the story even is, but it's presented in an interesting way.
Be
more enemies, anyone?
Shurikens
I do enjoy Shurikens Go. Sounds like such a Power Rangers thing. I'm actually surprised the the original Power Rangers. I'm sure some of the newer ones do. But like, the original Power Rangers never like threw Shurikens. Like some kind of like power version of it. I just realized that hole is not even a hole. Like, that looks like a hole that you would have to stay away from. I can just glide right over that. There's really no point. That's so weird to watch. Like, I'm just walking on what should be like a waterfall. Oh, okay, it is and it isn't a hole. I guess I jump over it. It doesn't really look like I'm jumping there, though. It looks like I'm running over it. Like, it looks like the depth is not there, if that makes sense. But I guess technically it is a hole because I can't go around it unless I dash over it. I don't know what that means, but the Master Strike thing, I don't know what that does, but...
but better. Time for some shopping.
Just like I don't know why I'm running mindlessly into the corner, but... some mysteries are not meant to be solved, I guess.
You have returned. Just a short stop. Hits the spot.
It really does hit the spot.
Best wishes on your trial.
What's your plan for the day? I don't know. Pretty much this. And then, I don't know. Gotta do some other stuff. I kind of like having a day off in the middle of the week because I get to catch up on some things, you know. This is one of those weeks where, like, I work, like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then I'm off Wednesday, and then I work, like, a few more days. But, like, that just means I have kind of a break in the midweek, and then I go back to work. Now, if I had, like, 2 or 3 days off, then, yeah, maybe I would be doing more stuff. But I know I already have to go back tomorrow, so I'm not going to, like, go crazy today. At the same time, I had been considering going to Fenway Park today for a game, and then the weather kind of got in the way, and yeah, obviously that's not happening because that game starts in like an hour. The Red Sox versus the Mariners. Might watch it on TV. What an excellent. What are you talking? Why John Carter? What, is he here? Is this all a setup? Is he like right behind me? Hello. John, what are you doing here? I don't know. Did Toaster put you up to this? He really did. God damn it, John. Alright, well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What is this stupid game? It's TMNT. I already don't care. You got any food? No, I don't really have one. God damn it. Alright, no food. Alright, I'm fucking out of here. Alright, well, that was John, everybody. Yeah, there you go. Sorry he wasn't on camera. He didn't want to be on camera. But yeah, he was here. He drove all the way here just to do that. That's weird. So how long? I don't know why I just thought of this. How long are you going to be watching the movie for? Well, until it's over, I imagine. So what, you guys are all watching Sonic 2 right now? Yeah. For how long? How long do you want us to watch it for? I don't know. That long. Watch out. Low battery! It's a good thing I have my handy-dandy USB-C charger here. Hopefully I beat the boss before that needs to get plugged in. I did. I was just mentioning that the other day. Oh yeah, I love that. Loved, I should say, past tense, that cinema. Hold on, I gotta get to my USB-C cable, plug my controller in. I can find it. There we go. Alright. There you go. Sorry about that. I had to plug in my Pro Controller. Honestly thought I had more charge in this thing. I do enjoy how long. That's it. Like, even if I'm, like, not available, or even if I am available, like, he needs to know, not just, like... He needs to know not just, like, what I'm doing, how long I'm doing it for, and why I'm doing it. Like, he needs to know all these things like he's my parent. Like, what are you doing? How come? How long? All right, god damn it. It's like, you know, like if I wanted to do something, I would do it. Like, you know, like I'm not trying to be like mean, but like if I'm in the middle of doing something, I probably want to do that. Like I'm not like putting a time limit on it so that I can budget some time for John. That goes for anybody. Like it's nothing personal, but you know, if I'm streaming for a couple hours, then I'm streaming for a couple hours, and after that I'll do something else. Like I don't have a time limit on it though. I don't know. And he's like so exact. Like he wants like an exact idea of what you're doing, even though most of the time it doesn't really like matter. Like it's like what? So we can like sit around and talk about Yu-Gi-Oh or something? $40? That's actually not that bad because they debuted at like 70 or 60. Mine was expensive. I bought mine like new though. So I mean, yeah, it's a little much, but it's not as bad as I thought. I might need a new one at some point. Like I said, my analog stick is kind of worn out. My Wii U Pro controller. Wow, those shurikens kind of did all the work for me. Watch out. Got him. Watch out. Whoa, watch out again. Watch out another time. Whoa. Probably do that, even though it's a more short-term effect. It might help me against the boss, because I still got to remember I'm fighting that second boss, which is not a cakewalk, although I did beat her both the last couple times. Watch out. They even fire their projectiles like through solid objects, which is kind of BS, but whatever. They're mousers. They don't really follow rules. They follow their own rules. Spring Retron really not doing that. At least not today. We can check it out sometime. I don't know what it is you want to see. Like, it's going to do what you think it does. It's going to play your cartridges, and it's compatible with any old controllers you might have. That's what it does. I will say the one benefit to it that a lot of other consoles or such things don't have is that it does, like, kind of, I don't want to say upscale it, but I don't know. It makes it look a little better, I think. Like, Game Boy Advance games in 16:9 look pretty good. Yeah, I know you want to do cheat, but that's like something we can only really do once. I mean, I don't even think it has cheats for all the games. But again, I can't guarantee that, because that's not really a feature I use a lot. What the hell? Okay, I'm like, where's the last enemy here? Wait, I can do more of this? Make it work, I need all Chaos Emeralds. That is one of those things where if I could do that, and like if that's a cheat, I think you could just do that once and then just save the game and you'd have it forever. I don't know that for sure though. Okay, I don't think that's a temporary cheat like infinite lives or something. I think that would actually save. If I could figure out a way to do it. Because I know a lot of the cheats are temporary, like, you know, Mega Jump or whatever. There's like certain things. Like I can do like Sonic 2 on Genesis. I can give it like triple jumps, so Sonic jumps like 3 times as high, but then you have to have that every single time you start the game. Well, if you can find the files online, or what, I don't know what format they have to be in, and just put them on a memory card and put it in the Retron, fuck, I could use all the emeralds in Sonic Advance 2 and 3. I have them in the first one. They're really not that hard to get in the first one. It's the second and third one that are really hard to get. Cloak of Shadow. Yeah, I'll try it.
Let's see what the chairman has in store.
Come one, come all.
A quick look, and we go.
All right.
Oops.
Probably just gonna end up getting that one. Water sweep. That's kind of cool. That's worth 200 scrap. I don't know what I know I said all right. I don't know what I said all right to. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know if I said it to you or something in the game, but I did. I know I just said all right. I don't know why. All right. So you be right about that. I did say all right, but I don't know why I said it. I just was like reacting to something that was either said in the chat or in the game. Come on, let me get some of that pizza. Oh yeah, John's not gonna come over to my house. He's gonna come over to your house because you have pizza. Your house is closer, plus he knows where the pizza is. Like, he loves pizza. He can sense that somebody is near pizza. I'm not near pizza, so... Not real pizza, just game pizza. I said I would someday. And what a day it would be. I literally never said I wouldn't. It's just not something I have marked in my calendar, but I'll do it. I like retro gaming. We spent that whole day playing retro games on your arcade cabinet, which I enjoyed.
Nice. Was getting hungry.
Yes, Retron. Now you sound like John. Or at least, anybody sounds like John if you say it in that voice. Saturday, let's go. That might work for me. I honestly don't know. But no, that might work for me. We'll see if it does. Said that awkwardly. I mean, I don't know. Sometime today I can just boot it up and see if I have that cheat on there. I don't think I do, to be honest. Because I think I would remember that. Especially for like Sonic Advance 2 and 3. I would have used that shit myself. The Game Boy Advance cheat library is not very big. I know that for a fact. It's mostly Genesis and Super Nintendo. They have cheats for a lot of those games. But again, that's what comes with it. I don't know how you add more stuff. Well, then just find them. I mean, that part you have to do, because I can't freaking figure that shit out. But I'll see if they're on there already. I just don't think there are.
The boat.
I think like Metroid Fusion and a few other Game Boy Advance games are the only ones that I've seen cheats for. Like Mario Advance might have them, some of the more popular ones.
We go again.
Doesn't mean they don't exist, it's just I only have so many. Ah, this boss again. Mystic Karai. Okay, I think that's different than regular. Yeah, some of the Pokemon games might have them. Again, I'd have to go through like every game. Like I don't, because it doesn't show you the cheats until you put the game in. You have to put the game in and then go to cheats menu, and it'll either have nothing in it or it'll have whatever it has. So I'd have to physically put in like Pokemon Leaf Green or something and then see what it says. I can't just go to cheats and look up everything on there. Whoa, okay, that's a new ability.
I've heard of unorthodox ninja techniques, but come on.
I am twice the ninja you could ever be, Leonardo. Hot, fire, ice, burning, Kizuku.
Like I said, from there you kind of have to equip them like a checklist, but some of them will carry over. Like if it's emeralds or something like that, you can do that once, and it'll likely carry over. I want to say, it'll just go on your. You just have to like beat a level or something, and it'll do like an auto save, and then it'll save you having all the emeralds. Every time after that, you don't have to get them. I think that's how it works. So you're telling me if I put that cheat in, I don't have to get the emeralds. God damn, what the frick? The entire level is made of lava. Which, for Sonic Advance 2, it's absolutely worth it, because the final boss in Sonic Advance 2 is actually awesome. The Super Sonic boss. I don't know about Sonic Advance 3, because I never played it. Sonic Advance 1's Super Sonic boss is decent, but Sonic Advance 2 is like one of my favorite final bosses for a Sonic game. 2D or otherwise. Oh, damn, I'm getting my ass kicked. Not really surprising when you see how much damage this thing's doing, though. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm almost dead. I saw, like, the health bar, and I'm like, oh, I almost got her. I'm like, that's my health. Does this boss really need to be harder? This is already a pretty hard boss. Alright, now I'm going to get my revive, which only gives me 25% health back. Shit. My attacks are doing, like, nothing, too. You'd think water would be, you know, her weakness since she's fire-based, but it's really not doing a lot. I'm going to die again. I died again. There was, like, no mystery behind that. Like, a much stronger version of an already hard boss. What did you think was going to happen? Alright, well, that's going to wrap it up for me here today, and for me in the month of July. But what a fun month it's been. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Not just today, but all month long. And of course, right around the corner is August. Of course, I can already tell you I'm not streaming tomorrow, but after that, we will see. Toaster, apparently his favorite console is the Retron, which isn't even a console. It's a classic machine that allows you to play retro games. But anyway, I'm rambling. We will see you in the next one. As always, have a great rest of your day, rest of your month. And, dang it. All right, well, dang it. Stay chaotic and blur out.
Chaos.